where I can find a place that's good to sleep, safe, sound like.
Right now I'm sleeping in a city park, Phoenix Park. Like 70% of the time, the other 30% I sleep across the street behind some doctor's offices.
Currently I have no permanent sleeping arrangements. I sleep where I feel safe, and I guess safe would be the main thing. So wherever I end up, in the wash, under a bush, at the bus stop, with a friend. It just depends. Anywhere I can lay my head.
About 4 months.
I've been homeless for about 4 or 5 months right now.
About a year and 2 months. August. Year and 2.5 months.
Just money didn't go right. I only get like $400 Social Security. They think that works for people. It doesn't. Seriously, if I could get a little bit more pickup on that, it would be better. When I came out here on the street, I had an ID, Social Security, and a birth certificate. Less than 2 weeks out here, I got stolen. Everyone says go get a job. I can't get a job because Social Security card's gone, birth certificate's gone, and my ID is expired. No one can do anything with that. And even under the table jobs, there is none. Because it's Arizona, have laws.
I became homeless. I started becoming more and more sick. And everyday ordinary things like just taking a shower or getting to the bus or working like 40 hours at work were becoming more and more tasking, and was losing a lot of weight and found out that I had liver cancer. And shortly after finding that out, the amount of time that I was taking off, I was subsequently fired from my job and lost my house.
My sister decided to take my mom to her house and move her in there, and my mom sold her house.
I get like $412 a month for my Social Security. It pays me off, holds me out for probably the first 2 weeks. Don't do drugs or with it. I do drink. When you have to sleep on the pavement, you gotta make it softer to make it feel better that way, to be honest. Also too, to keep your sanity, and just being out here on the street all the time, you never know what's gonna happen.
No, I don't have anything that looks like an income. I do what I can to earn money.
No, I have no income at the time, only food stamps.
No, absolutely not. It's ridiculous. They think that this Social Security can get you by. It doesn't. I have to pay child support. It's the only reason why I only get $400. Some people get even less than me because of how many children they have, and even people who get regular income only get $700. And there's people out there that probably do maybe get more, but that's probably with more residential and where they're at. And really, it does not work out for the system at all, and it makes you have to go for help. and keep moving on. It doesn't really help you out with the system and how we have trying to get work. Everyone thinks it's so easy. It's because they already have it and obtained it. They already, sustained it. And all it takes is one little slip up, and it does happen that way, and you fall into this hole, and it's really hard to dig out.
I mean, as far as am I making enough money to get by? I mean, I'm still here, so obviously yes. But to what degree, I don't. I mean, I go hungry some days. Other days I do have food. I mean,
No, food stamps are not at all by means enough to support me.
Wake up at 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, Home Depot. Go to the gas station, say if anybody needs extra work. Most of the time, I can get some work, make at least 75 bucks, 120 bucks a day. If I really get lucky, but that is like a 1 in 12 shot. And was it besides that, just holding a sign and just being honest, really just try to get the bare necessities of just water and food, not really asking for money. And if what money I do get, I just get what I need to fucking sustain myself. And maybe it comes down to I have like 3 or 4 bucks left. Yeah, I'm gonna get a beer because I want to go to sleep. I want to cloud my mind out, let the people driving by, and just it's hard to sleep when you fucking have the anxiety of being homeless and sleeping outside. You don't have a home, you don't have a bed, you don't have your bathroom. You have to, and then you have to worry about people stealing and robbing from you. And it's not even a hard sleep. It's a soft sleep. You're constantly woken up all the time, and you have to always watch your back and what it is. So.
truthfully, I do whatever I'm willing to do that day, depending on how hungry I am or how much pain I'm in. I will put up a sign. I've sold drugs. I've stolen food from several places. Like I said, anything that I'm willing to do that day to get what I need to get by. I mean, whatever that entails. I mean, today I might say that tomorrow I would never do X, Y, and Z, but tomorrow may be 10 times worse, and I'm completely willing to do that tomorrow.
Scrap metal, dumpster dive, do returns for people, save cans, real and deal, try and get the personal things I need that cost money. It doesn't pay for motel rooms or a place to live, but it pays for a toothbrush and, that you get a food bank. For some personal items, makeup, toiletries if I don't have means to get to the food bank.
I smoke marijuana. That's just to get peace of mind, and also too makes the day a lot more easier. It kills the anxiety of feeling homeless. So does alcohol. Also too, it helps me sleep better, rock hard, because it's not soft outside. Even if you see a mattress, you don't want to get the bed bugs. You see blankets, laying right there. you're going on a, you know, bad deal or a good deal, and it's not fucking always the best thing going on. And the problem thing also too is you have the most opportunity of falling into other drugs because opportunity with people offering it to you, and you can spiral out if you don't watch yourself. Because I have tried meth, some other drugs, and it's just like, if you don't catch yourself, you will fucking fall forward.
I would say the drug I like the most is all of them. I don't really have a drug of choice. I do meth the most because my boyfriend, that's his choice. I like smoke black, heroin. I like methamphetamines, clear, crystal, however you want to say it. I like Percocets, pain pills. They help my knees. Bad pain out here walking around. My knees are going out. I like to drink alcohol. That was my choice back when I was living in a home. I like to smoke marijuana. That helps with the pain somewhat. It makes me laugh. So I would say just about any drug. But I'm drug free right now as of 6 days. Right now. I feel pretty good actually.
I was in the military, and it just sleep in peace without having the agony of anxiety and threats. You know, there's lots of loud noises out here all the fucking time. You hear other people's shit, you hear sirens, you hear fire alarms, fireworks when there's holidays. It's like, you know, can't conclude yourself. You can't just walk into your bedroom and just go to sleep, just, you know, fuck everybody off for the whole damn day and just turn off the lights. No, you really don't get any privacy at all out here at all.
Yeah. Right now I do several drugs. I'm a Marine Corps vet, and I was hit with an IED years ago, and that was when I was first put on heavy-duty narcotic pain medicine, and I did have a problem through that time, and now with the tumor in my liver, it's very painful as well. And being homeless, I don't really have any more excuses holding me back from kind of taking that addiction to its fullest and having fun with. It sounds really bad saying having fun with other drugs, but you know, I don't really have any reasons not to right now. I use meth, I use pain pills, used heroin. Pretty much those are the main ones that I use these days. I smoke a little weed here and there, but mainly it's opiates or something like that I'm after. One for the pain, but more so just to kind of escape from everything. And you know, if I had the choice of being homeless and having to be sober, or having the ability to have a little escape and, you know, be able to block some of it out, I choose the latter. And that's basically where I'm at right now.
I've been doing drinking and drugs my whole life, since I was about 16, I started smoking cigarettes and smoking pot. And then about 17, I started with my son's dad snorting coke. I never really got into the methamphetamines. I had a car accident when I was 17, got hit on the freeway, and they put me on Percocets for about 12 years. And I just did coke from then on, and then I started smoking it, freebasing back then as it was called. And then I've stopped throughout the years, and just done here and there bits and pieces of meth or coke, and I've always drank. I drink a lot. That was my main thing, was I drank a lot for like 37 years straight. I never quit until I got on the streets. And then I just quit drinking. Now I have a drink here and there. I don't know what made me start. I started doing it out here because everybody was doing it.
Alcohol, I've done it. I have a relationship that I made out here, and she helps me cut back a hell of a lot more than I did before. It was a daily routine, and I drank more heavier and didn't watch myself, and sometimes pass out at the bus stop and stuff. So, but it's more of a choice. But I guess you could say I still use that crutch.
No, man, that's a do I wish to quit? That's a hard question. In the past, when I was on 80 milligram oxys from the doctor, I went through a long recovery process, and I really did want to get clean because I had several things I wanted to accomplish still, several things that I knew that I could accomplish. And right now, I don't have those same goals anymore. I don't have really a reason to want to be sober. I have way more of a desire to get high than any excuse to get sober. So no, I really don't have a desire to stop.
I do plan on quitting. I'm sure I'll go back and smoke meth, or pot, or heroin, or take pills. I have a beer in my trailer. But, yeah, I plan to be drug-free someday. No guarantees when.
Yeah, get out of this fucking shit. I don't want to be like this. No one wants to be like this. Truthfully, honestly, I don't have a drug addiction that fucking made me go homeless. It was just because I couldn't pay my fucking bills. Right? Because if I wanted a job at the same time, I had to watch how many hours I made and make a certain amount of money just to be in this little bracket. Because if I made too much money, I wouldn't get my Social Security and all this other shit. So just kind of watch yourself out.
Yeah, I did. I wanted the family and kids and career and all that. And right now, everything is pretty much been stripped, and I have maybe a year left, and realistically, those things are no longer achievable. And so the only goal that I have right now is I don't want to be as sick as I know I will be on the treatment that I need to have any hopes of reaching any of those goals. So I don't know, I want to live out the time that I have with as much dignity and good days as I possibly can. basically the only goals that I can think of right now.
I just found out my son was arrested for first-degree murder. His girlfriend evidently just kind of left him hanging there, and she came into a lot of money. She could have bailed him out, put up his bond. I just found out today that they wanted to give him the death penalty. My goal is to show him that I'm here for him, and to see and hold him one more time, to never let him go again. Be in a home, be stable, and get to clean my house, have a dog. Get back to real life. Instead of sitting in the dirt, living in the wash, take a shower every day, wash my hair more than once a month, feel like a person again. Let me go. Feel human again. Okay, is that it?
Depends. When I've been wearing my clothes for about 1 or 2 weeks, people look at me like shit. Homeless. I do get a little sympathy sometimes. People give me $5 or $10 when they see me walk around the grocery store with my backpack and, give me some sympathy. When you're on fresh clothes, they think, you're just some asshole out there trying to make a quick buck, trying to, take advantage of people, which it really isn't. It's just, some people just know how to take care of themselves out there, and that's the best what we can do, If we look any better, we can actually be more a part of society, and be more accepted. And if we're not, if we're dressed all dirty and everything like that, everyone just looks at us and pulls their children away. And also too, it's like when you ask for money, some people look at you disrespectfully all the time, and it's like, get the fuck out of my face kind of deal. And also too, me being a bigger guy, it's like, almost looks like, am I trying to mug somebody? And it's like, no, I'm not. I'm just asking for a couple bucks so I can get something to eat and go to sleep. I just, empty stomach, just hard pavement, it's not the deal. It's hard. And I really don't choose to be this way. Because I would want a job. If I could get all my credentials, I'd be working, be off of this street like for weeks.
I don't know. I've had, some people tell me that I'm giving up because I won't do treatment, but other people think that other people see me as homeless, and they look at me with shame or disgust and embarrassment, and it's frustrating. The first time I actually stood out front of a gas station and asked for spare change, and somebody's remark was something to the point of, go get a job, or something to that degree, basically. And my initial response was I wanted to lash out all the achievements I've done. I wanted to let them know that sergeant in the Marine Corps. I did 2 tours for this country, and I was awarded a Purple Heart, and that was taken away. And then, you know, I still trucked on and returned to civilian life and worked, and then that was taken away too. And I simply just want to ask people what the hell they would do, and how they would go about the same situation. But the sad thing is that I never have said any of that stuff to anybody that has ever as soon as spit on me, rather than look in my direction when they know that a favor is coming, or I'm about to ask them for something. So, you know, as far as how I'm viewed, I guess it depends who you're asking that's doing the viewing. My ex is probably the only person that still sees me as the same. And it's the one person that I still care about. I care about how they actually still see me. But everyone else sees me as they want to. Whatever way that is, it's easier for them to pass me on the street without having to look at me or dig in their pocket to give me a few quarters. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. As far as how people see me, I guess it really depends on who it is that's looking. So,
how do people view me as a person? It's hard to tell. They don't hardly come near me. They walk away like I got the plague. They view me as scum, low life, no good, cheap. They look at me like a thief, and I don't even steal. They just look at me like I'm worthless. This doesn't make it any easier to get up and do stuff when they treat you like you're not even human. There are some people that treat you okay, but for the most part, people living a normal life just look at us like we're just taking advantage of things and are looking for handouts when that's not true. They don't even have to give us anything, you know. It would be nice for them just to acknowledge that we're there. So I would say they view me as a pretty shitty person.
One wish. Financially stable, not rich, just to be able to to live a normal, happy life, you know, just a job. There we go, a job. A decent job that, you know, I can actually pay for my rent, go home and to from, you know, have family and do what I want to do. Not anything over theatrical about winning the lottery, because, you know, what am I going to do with that much money? I would probably come back out here and try to share it with my brothers and sisters out here that are suffering themselves. And it's, you know, when you see the hardship, when you've been there, it's like, you know, you try to give a hand out.
honestly, I don't know. Bullshit I do know. I would
never let my son go and feel that he was not the most special thing in my life. I'd be able to do that over with my son. Because he's always been number one. He doesn't feel like that. That would be my wish.
Never judge a person by what they look like. Never judge a homeless person on how they look and act. Some of them are dead and lost. Sometimes they do really need help, and if they don't want to accept it, just let them be. But there's those people out there that do want help, that want jobs. You know, instead of paying for professional movers, why don't you just grab a couple guys off the street? And fucking lunch and a little bit of money, that would be great, It's not always go to the externality of other, alliances, but I don't know. It's really hard to talk to about people who are already substantially stable about their situation than where I'm at,
I don't know. I mean, before this happened to me, I never honestly gave it I never gave people like me an extra second's thought. I don't expect anyone to naturally do it either. I would take the bus, somebody asked for a smoke or something, I'd gladly do it or something like that. But as far as going out of my way to get to know one of them, sincerely have empathy for them, I honestly didn't take the time. I would just seriously hope that, before having that shame and embarrassment for people like myself, just find out who they are first, and then judge, not based on the fact that they at the lowest point in their life and they're left with the only option of relying on others for financial help to make it through the day.
This is not easy, it's not fun. If you can do whatever you can to stay wherever you're living. If you're living in a home and you have a family, people that care about you, do whatever you need to do to stay there. It's not a holiday, it's not cool, it's not fun, and drugs are not good for you. I don't even do that many drugs, and people think I'm a huge drug head, and I'm not. It's not healthy. People treat you like scum, even though you're not. I would just say, remember that, you're a person too, and remember that you need to respect yourself and others, and take care of yourself, and keep in mind that this can all happen in 15 minutes. It's only a paycheck away, so you shouldn't really look so down on us, because we're not all bad. And the ones that are, you've made them that way. So there are good and there are bad, but you can only be treated so bad for so long before you retaliate. And people do retaliate. Good or bad will retaliate. You're not supposed to. God says, don't ever wish bad on people. We're not the judge and the executioner, but a lot of people take that upon themselves. So just be careful and treat people kind and show love and